Hello, I am Rachel Elder. I am a therapist and the owner of Connected Couples Counseling. We serve clients who live in Washington State virtually as well as in person. We are a team of 2 clinicians and always have some clinical interns that we are training and pouring into to be quality couples therapists. So today I wanted to talk about our March blog post, which is about resentment. I know that's a big, scary word. Most of the time we want to stay away from that. But I was sitting in a session, and I can't even remember if we were talking about resentment or if I was talking with a colleague, but I remember getting my little notebook. If you could see my desk, I always have Post-it notes, a little notebook, and writing down, resentment is a mirror, and wanting to write a blog post on this. So we did this month, and I wanted to do a video vlog talking about this and how I've seen this show up in my own life, how I see it in dynamics in my friends, family, and even with the clients we work with. So oftentimes when we think about resentment, we think about this piece about resentment's about the other, right? I resent you is kind of the statement or the phrase. I resent that you do this. And what my brain was kind of thinking about and turning on is that when we say that, I resent you, most of us don't say it that way, but that's the statement, right? I resent you. That you is actually the mirror looking back at yourself. So we say it towards our partner, right? If my husband was here and I was like, I resent that you play video games so much. Babe, if you're listening, I'm not mad at you. You know how I feel about video games, but I resent that you play video games so much. The mirror, right? I'm saying it to him. I'm making it about him, but the mirror is really about what does this mean for myself? And so if I was to go down this train of thought, and we've been here before, if he's watching this, he knows there was a period of time that the video games, the engagement with that was really stirring up disconnection and tension and conflict for us. But it was really this mirror for me of, I resent you because you're doing something that I want to do. I don't want to play video games, but I want to have time to pour into what I'm interested in and not feel like I have to clean the house or take care of the family or do XYZ. When I start to feel that sense of resentment, it's normally about how I'm not meeting my own needs or something that my partner is doing or a family member, a friend that's making me feel a certain way. And the work is for me to look back at myself and go, what is this about? And it's easy to just kind of project it, right? This is your problem. This is your fault. I resent you, so you need to change this. But you've heard me before, a relationship is 2 or more people, right? It's not just all them that they're responsible for changing. It is often, what are they accountable for and what am I accountable for? So if we use this video game example, if I was resenting my husband for that, I'm recognizing I need time to pour into my interests, my hobbies, my fun. And what I might ask for is some balance. As you take time for this, can you also ensure that there's time for me to do these things so that you've got the kids, you are taking care of the things that I'm trying to pick up when you're doing these things, so I can have time and I don't feel resentful and I don't feel like this need goes unmet. It could be something like that, but I also then have to engage in that time. So if he was here, he doesn't like me on video, he would tell you, I've given you that time and you don't utilize it, which is true. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm going to go do this. And then I'm like, oh, let me do some work. Let me respond to emails. Let me take care of this house task instead of it being focused time for me to practice piano, read a book without interruption, do a craft if I was crafting. I also have to be accountable for taking the opportunity to have that space. So resentment is really information. And if we utilize it in that way, it can be really healing and connective for our relationship. So to simplify this, when there's a sense of resentment, I want you to if there is a feeling of resentment, I'm on a roll today. I want you to stop and go, what is this about for me? What am I feeling? What is this connected to? What do I need? What's at the root of this resentment? And if you keep talking about the other person, I'm telling you right now, it's not about the other person. Something the other person, your partner, is doing is triggering this feeling of resentment. And that feeling is rooted to something that you are needing or wanting to value or wanting to have more of in your life. So it is about you. The resentment is a mirror. Can you slow down and explore what is going on for yourself and what do you need? And then in relationship, once you have that clarity, bringing that to your partner, not with the, I'm angry at you, I resent you, but this piece of I am feeling resentment and I'm worried that it will create a worse off situation for us. So I'm coming vulnerably to share how I'm feeling. I'm feeling like I don't have time to pour into myself. I'm feeling unsupported. I'm feeling overwhelmed. And here's what I'm needing. And if you're the partner receiving this, right, it's always a two-way street. You gotta be open and curious. I would feel the same if my husband came and said, I resent you, right? I would be defensive, protective. Are you kidding me? And part of the work as partnerships is to go, you are feeling something and I want to understand it. So can I be curious and open instead of protective and go, what is this about for you? Tell me more. Where does this come from? If this were to be different and change, what does that look like on my end? What does it look like on your end? Be open to hearing your partner's experience, because there is an incredible power of listening to how people feel and empathizing with them before jumping the gun to problem solving. When we understand, we have more data to say, here's what we can do. What if Tuesday and Thursday is my game night and Monday and Wednesday is your piano night? And it feels balanced, it feels equitable, or fair, whatever that might be. But that partner who's receiving this feeling of resentment, be curious and invite your partner to tell you what's going on, to tell you what they need, not just to react at you. It's a two-way street every time. So I wanted to talk about this because I see this theme so often with people that when they start to resent their partner, it is often the sense of I've given up on myself and I give up on trying to get this need met with you. And it's so dangerous. It is poison in a relationship. And you have power to change it. You have the ability to go, wow, I do not like this feeling. I do not want to feel this. So what do I want to do about that? How do I change it? What does it look like for me to take action, and what requests of action do I have from my partner to change this? Resentment doesn't have to be permanent. It's a choice to make it permanent in a relationship, but you can change it. Even if it's been there for years, it will be a little bit harder. It'll take more time, but it is possible to change that resentment, to move it out of your relationship. And it's so important. If resentment is between you and your partner, it means you're not connecting fully. It means you're not feeling safe and seen. It means you're not feeling secure. And you deserve that, and your partner deserves that. So don't give up on it. Seek out a therapist, seek out a mentor, seek out a coach, whoever it is, and take these steps that have been mentioned here. All right, I'm always curious to hear your thoughts, what you like, what you're confused by, what you would add. And I will see you next month.